Ah, oh god, I just got blue paint all over my hands. Well, just the one. Hello. I just realized I need to change my wet palette sheet, so I'm doing that. I guess I can do it on camera, right? Look at how filthy my wet palette is. God lord. What's up, Sentinel? Good to see ya. Thanks for tuning in on this Monday. I almost said Tuesday. My grenade fella is Ron Perlman. Oh, okay. Yep. I guess that's how I'm painting him now. That's him. Figured out what you're saving up towards? Ooh, do tell. Oh my word. Just be over there. Thank you. Ooh, a resin printer. I would say information about that, but I don't know thing one about resin printing. Printing. I don't know anything about printing. Or printing. Printing or painting. Both not my strong suit. Painting. Looking at the Saturn 8K, I'm sure. I don't know anything about that. Yeah, I don't know. The closest I get to knowing about printer is that I know that one in Chiro's has one, and he really likes his, and it's a resin one, and he prints me some stuff. In fact, where are they? Here's one that got printed over the weekend for me. Big screen, makes printing big models easier and more models at a time. Oh. So he printed me this guy who's totally not an obliterator. I think the file name was Second Amendment Chaotic Gun Nut. But yeah, now I have a full 6 obliterators, 4 of whom need to get based and painted. But yeah, so he's done some stuff. Oh, and then they're like, yeah. So whatever he's got, let me just ask him real quick. In the Discord, which would be a convenient place for you to also ask. And if you're not there already, then why not? Where's my channel? There it is. What kind of resin printer is your resin printer? Literally a friend, not me. Holy moly!
Today.
8
Clipper just resubscribed for 8 months. Speaking of bones, all the Mesopotamian beard tutorials I've found assume you're sculpting up against a chest and demon princes are pretty hunched over. So I'm devising some sort of beard skeleton.
Beard skeleton. What is a chin if not a beard skeleton? I feel like it could be pretty easy to just do like 1 or 2, maybe several paper clips, pins, and then sculpt around those. That's the way I would go about doing that. Oh shit. What's up, Holy Fire Mom? You're in chat. Congratulations on being my mom, and also thank you for being that. We're painting boys. We're painting boys. This guy's gonna look like Ron Perlman now. It's been decided. But which iteration of Ron Perlman does Grenade Guy get painted like? Like, no. It's gonna be an apparatus. Hell yeah. There's one thing I love, it's an apparatus. If there's two things I love, it's apparatuses. Which Ron Perlman? Does he get pronoun respecter Ron? Who's in the Hannibal Chow outfit? That bright red? Or do I paint him like Hellboy outfit? I love Ron Perlman too. Ron Perlman's my man. That's why whenever you type in Ron, his face pops up on stream. He's just wonderful. What? Hey, what's up, Oneros? I hope everybody's having a good time. I'm having a good time. I haven't even started doing anything yet. All I did was make my fingers kind of blue. From the... What is that stuff called? The paint, in fact, is what we call that. Most of the time. Let's do something wacky. Let's just paint it like a regular old trench coat. Let's just make it look like part of the... Hey, I already did that. I did blue myself just a little bit. Thumbs up, baby. Oh, I did do it already. I am the fastest gun in the West when it comes to shouting out my mom. You were taking out the dog? That is an unacceptable reason. No, just kidding. It's perfectly acceptable. Seltzer, if you pay me. Alternatively, Seltzer, I hardly know her. Ron's got so many roles in which he wears a trench coat. Yeah, he does do that. He's got so many. What I am gonna do, regardless, is just paint him, you know? I'm gonna make sure he sticks to the colors of my other cultists. Make sure he fits into my army. And also, good golly, I totally forgot how I paint Wordbearer's flesh. I just got off on completely the wrong foot. We're gonna have to do a hard left turn here shortly. Alright, I know I've got one of these guys with a red trench coat, and I know I've got one of these guys with a black trench coat. So do I go like a cream-colored trench coat? Because I feel like that's what I'm going to do. Do a classic trench coat? A coat for the trenches? There we go. If you thought today was safe for me, you were wrong. Claire, I assume I'm constantly in danger of you. I was just enjoying a paradoxical steak. What makes a steak paradoxical? I went all the way to the pet store to buy a new thing for my cat and forgot which one I picked out. Which pet store or which cat? Or which item? There's a lot of things you could have forgotten. The item. We'll call that a big old whoopsies. The fat was burnt, but the meat was only relativistically. Cat would never let me forget her. That is a good cat. She has claws. Hey, what is Cat's name? Because I need to know, for important science reasons, what this cat's name is. Because I don't remember whether or not I've asked you this before. And I'm excited at the idea of asking you this multiple times. Simca. Oh, hell yeah. That's a good cat name. Bennett crouches. Their HUD. Danger. I cannot rest while enemies are nearby. Which is why I find it really hard to sleep next to my dog. No, just kidding. She is the best bed dog. She's very cuddly. I passed out very sufficiently last night when she was cuddling up in my lap. She made me cry earlier. Oh, wait, her last name is literally Lol? I thought this was just like, you know, the way that people say lol nowadays, like as a period. But no, her name is Simca Lol. Oh my gods. I need to take that photo of Squatch squatting in you and add the caption that we should fear the strong. If you can keep the blankets, Squatch is a great color. That's true. That is the caveat. That is the caveat emptor. Is that she will steal your covers. She's an actual lol cat. I'm here for this. I like this. Wow. The TV upstairs just got real vibraty. Our subwoofer is definitely subly woofing. Such sub, much woofer. You're in the end game. Have you seen Giant Cert? It's very dramatic. Or I guess they're calling him Ragnarok. I don't even understand that, but... Oh, God of War. Not yet, but he's technically Ragnarok now. Yeah, I mean, they changed his name, but you can't... Oh, is that what that sound was? Was you blowing Gjallarhorn? Nice. Dope. Tight. Extremely cool. Have you killed Odin yet? Is that I don't even know if that's a thing that happens in game. Possible spoilers? I think that was also the least Balmer I've ever said that word. I just said Odin. I didn't be like Aiden. I want the game to end so I can play The Last of Us 2 on the new TV. Yeah, that's fair. One friend had a rescue she saved from a dumpster, but while at work one day, there was a pet emergency, so her boyfriend at the time was actually useful for once and took the cat to the animal hospital. The cat had not been named, so boyfriend put some trash cat as the name. That's tight. I fucking love that. Oh man, we got some information here. Okay, all right. Just rolled a level 1 fighter. What? First of all, what's up, Rose? Good to have you. Good to see you. Rolled a level 1 fighter for play by post. Got 2 17s, 2 15s, and 2 12s. Them's some pretty good rolls. If I must provide an opinion on the quality of those rolls. And I must. As a doctor. And then Clip said, watching Republican Twitter mistake the updating of Dr. Seuss and Roald Dahl for woke capitulation when it's really their respective estates wanting to cash in more than ever on generations of children, as they've done for decades. It's true. Where the fuck is this paint? There it is. Uh-oh. I hear a dog. Are we getting a Squatch sighting this soon in the stream? Oh my god, she comes running. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Whoa, you haven't done that before. You don't normally hop up on the fucking table. Alright. Squatch, come here. Come here, you little hazard. You little cuddle dog. Come here. Oh, we got Squatch.
What the dog doing?
Oh, well timed. Well timed. The trash cat was called TC. Her middle initials, when friend left for New England, some trash cat was released back into the woods, freshly unwombed and vaccinated. Yeah, no, Squatch, you gotta look at the camera. No, the camera. It's over here. Did you? Okay, no, I'm not the camera. You gotta look at the camera right there. Yeah. Oh, okay. You see that fucking tail? It's just going. Just going. Oh, I love this puppy. I love her. I love her. I cried about this dog earlier. Yes, we were cuddling, and she rested her head on my shoulder, and I cried because I love this dog so much. I did do that. Oh my god, danger zone. Are you trying to get down? Go for it. Or just, okay, yeah, there you go. Goodbye. Oh, you came back. Oh, you're leaving. So I got her I got her a bed for down here, and like it's like kind of small, but she sits in it every now and then, but mostly she just uses it like a giant toy and just runs around with it and just uses it as a flail. And it's cute, but I wish she would just lie down and sleep in the bed next to me. Squatch attack. Was the orange of the buckle chosen intentionally for branding, or is that a happy coincidence? That is a happy coincidence. That color was chosen just because we got the vibe from her that that's the colors that she would want. I know, I can hear her running up to attack you. Another acceptable reason to cry about dogs, dog farts. Dog farts are an acceptable reason to cry. They're the main reason to cry about a dog, except for the fact you love them like I do. None of her farts will ever compare to the one time that she got that 1 pound of cheese. I don't even think it was a whole pound of cheese. But when she ate that bag of cheese, that was rough. Those were the worst farts. Yeah, those cheese farts. Those cheese farts are not a joke. Oh my god! Oh my gods! Clip! What it?
Just subscribe.
Thank you.
Gifted a tier 1 sub to June Cyrus.
What? You're pronouncing it different ways every time.
Modular Vibe just subscribed. Clip gifted a tier 1 sub to Modular Vibe.
Clip, what? Clip, why are you so great? Why are you just the best?
Rad underscore Ical underscore K underscore Y just resubscribed for 4 months. Clip gifted a tier 1 sub to Rad underscore Ical underscore K underscore Y.
We're only one away from follower goal. That's true. That's true. If we get a single further follower in the month of February, we will be watching Incantation together.
Angry Meatball just subscribed.
Angry Meatball?
Gifted a tier 1 sub to Angry Meatball.
That is the name that got said. That's a great fucking name. Not the Angry Meatball. St. Bernard's might win for gassiest. I would believe that. Been Dutch ovened by a St. Bernard. I haven't had that life experience, thankfully. That is a little beyond the pale for me. Oh, his shoes. His shoes are leather in the front. They're going to be leather in the back. Of course. Clip, thank you so much. Shout out to fucking Clip. A little bit of hype for Clip. And you got Soul Shackle, right? Didn't John? No, not John. What's his name? At Neverland. Where did that water come from? I mean, I know it came from the water bottle, but yeah. Yes, the sigil now has a very defined outline and is a little more Tony. I was close. There's an O and an N. That's half the letters in the name, baby. 50% is still a failing grade. um, yes, there is an update to the sigil flavor. Probably best seen on this screen right there, or even on this one. But yeah, I don't know. I didn't. What it actually comes down to is that I got really frustrated trying to make perfect, curved, smooth lines. So I figured I would just make them intentionally uncurved and unsmooth. And I like it. I think it looks pretty good. And I tend to make really grody models that are all weathered and beaten up. So it made sense, you know? It just felt right. It felt right. But yeah, we got stickers coming. We have weathering hides a multitude of sins. That's true. That's why I don't bathe every day, so that all of my imperfections can be hidden by layers of grime. Yep. Yep. I said it, and it can't be unsaid. But yeah. Yeah, we got some things happening. And I'm excited about all. I got a game with one Ichiro scheduled this weekend. Hey, what is up, Van Sunny? Thank you. June, help your stinky spouse. I mean, June's already done so much. Holy shit, there we go! That was our 150th follow. Which means we did it. Celebration. Celebrate good times. Come on. Marsh follow, I appreciate your madness. It'll be great. It'll be fun. It'll be delicious. You won't regret it. So we're gonna watch Incantation in the One Ichiro's Discord, which, if not everybody's in it yet, they should be. But Incantation is the start of. Well, so basically, I love horror. And yeah, we get horror stuff from the games that I play when I'm not busy playing dating simulators. Which sometimes are also horror. Like, I'm gonna have to play Doki Doki again. Because doing that on stream would just be great. But, I'm such a fucking horror movie nerd all the time. I don't ever really get to share that with chat. But I realized a good way to share that with chat would be to do watch-togethers. So, Incantation being, in my mind, one of the finest films of 2022, one of the spookiest fucking films, gave me nightmares for weeks afterwards. I wanted to share it with y'all, so we're going to watch it in the Discord. I will be announcing a time that we are watching it. Great movie. And that's, I think, my follower rewards, for the most part. It's the goal is weeks-long nightmares. Yeah. Well, life is already a years long nightmare, so you might as well add a couple more, you know? Um, no, but I think my follower goals this year are going to be sharing horror movies that I really like with y'all. And then my sub goals are going to be the goofier things like the one that I still owe y'all, like playing Portal with Wifey, or uh, I don't know. Malort Night is one of the ones that I want to do because I hate Fortnite. Well, that hate is a strong word for something that I've just never played. But I don't fuck with Fortnite really. But Malort Night, I get tortured by playing Fortnite and drinking Malort all night long. Sounds great. Let's go. And speaking of which, I've got and Death and Taxes. I think Death and Taxes is just happening. It's such a good joke. It's just gotta happen anyway. I'm so about that it's just gonna happen. Specifically on tax day. Yeah, that is what's gonna happen there. Oh, thank you for putting points towards the blind painting stream clip. Just speaking of other rewards that we've got going on. If we hit that 420,690 channel points, I'll be painting a model that I can't see. That'll be an experience. I think I'm still trying to. I'm gonna have to build like a duck blind or something for the mini, so that I can see. Papers, Please for 4th of July is similar in vibe. That feels bad. That might be too grim for me. The anti-immigration game on the 4th of July. Ooh. Papers, Please is a cool is a great game though. Um, where the hell was my brain at? So yeah, we're doing things and stuff. Alan Wake's American Nightmare for the 4th. I haven't actually played it. It would be a reason to play it. Would be a good excuse. Oh, by the way, speaking of non sequiturs, is my microphone popping tonight? Because I did the tried and true method of unplug it and plug it back in. And according to my OBS, it's not popping. Not as far as I can tell. That's what I love to hear. What's that one game? It has a bunch of characters based off of action movie heroes, but their names are combined with bro? I have no idea what you're talking about. Is it Resident Evil 5? Because that is very American flavor too. I think five's the one where they do a racism and just shoot a bunch of people in Africa, right? Because that's very American style. Americans love to be racist. Oh my god, these orchestra hits. Still gotta get the Meat Machine and actually finish Disco. This is also on the list. But I am nearly halfway to my goal for building the Meat Machine. We are on our way. The brown people have intestinal parasite, possibly evil intestinal parasites. Yeah, we're like halfway there. And it's all thanks to viewers like you. It's all thanks to Clip. They an evil resident within them. Yeah, it's all thanks to y'all that we're that close. And it's only been like a month, 2 months. No, 3 months. I don't know how long. Hey, Shiny Mew, what's going on? I'm glad to drop my voice back down into a register that is more comfortable. What is the Broforce? I know you just said what Broforce is, but I'm gonna... Is it safe for Twitch, possibly? Before I get in trouble? Oh, it starts with an eagle, so strong start. All right, we're just gonna. Where is it? There it is. Should be. All right. Well, then I guess we're all gonna watch the Broforce trailer real quick. Wow, I already sized this for YouTube. Apparently, that's nice. All right. Yet another Holy Fireman reacts. Let's go. No, let's put it down. No. No. Where do we want it? Like right here, so I can like. Oh, I do. I need to get the thought bubble. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. If I get down here. Okay. I'm gonna play it because I'm losing my mind. Huh. Okay. That. Yep. God. Yep. That's certainly a trailer. So what kind of game is it? How does it play? What is it? Is it one of them? Is it a Metroidvania? Is it a shooter? Is it Ron Perlman? That guy who threw the chicken dynamite was McGrover. Oh, got it. Just got pictures of Ron Perlman up. Forgot about that. The solid third-person platformer shooter. Huh. I have to say, as far as actually playing it, it looks so not what I want in my life. But there you go. YouTube is living in your reference thingy. Yeah, I smallered it. I reduced it. Yep. Okay. Paint. I believe you. You're right often enough that I have to like take your word for it. I just like ironic 80s hypermasculinity does not fucking appeal to me as an aesthetic. Why would you lie to me? Why? How dare you? Firstly, they can't lie, but they also can't resist talking about One Piece. I there's there's rules for every engagement, and that's one of them. The actual game is 16-bit pixel art. That sounds honestly so much better than uh, that cartoon style. Put something in your thingy in the Discord. Why? Better look out. You better be careful putting things in my thingy. My wife might get mad. Okay, in the channel. Wait, where did you put it? Mew, where did you put it? Is it in Oaths? No, where is it? Mew, I didn't get a notification. Where is it? Is it in my channel? In Holy Fire Streams? Is it the the goth elf? Oh my god. Because that is a hella goth elf. I like it. Get someone who looks at you like Bennett looks at a massive demon whose head is on fire. It's just my natural inclination to tremble in fear and worship of greater beings, you know? Oh, there's more! Nice. It's impressive that they got the that the AI has done such a job of replicating the same features, as I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to say the thing that I'm thinking of. I was under the impression it was difficult to replicate images in AI, and you can kind of just hope for styles and subjects. So that's a thing. Couldn't send the wedding dress one. Is it steamy? Oh, that's neat. Okay. Let me just shake this. AI has mastered titties, hands not so much. Yeah, well, yes. Very true. Claire, the actual screenshot of Broforce looks more up my alley. Who needs hands when you have titty? I mean, Now, I ain't no big city lawyer, but I don't know anybody skilled enough with titty to use them in the manner of opposable thumbs. And as that is The only thing that I can think of that does that hands have better than titties is their opposability. Uh, yeah, that's where I'm at is manipulation. Yeah, I mean, yes, you can still hold things with titty, but like, it's the difference between like you can't. Blade is braid. I also say it's hard to put on a bra without hands. I'm just gonna say that if I had to have an appendage at the end of my arms, it would be hands and not titties. Because as cool as it would be to just have those titties there, they would not be great for doing the things that hands do. You know? Oh, that wedding dress one is very booba. Hooly dooly. If it were a white zombie song, it would be more booba than booba. Imagine how hilarious boxing matches would be if our arms terminated in titty. I stand corrected. Fuck these awful, awkward hands. Give me arm boobs, please. It would be like Rock'em Sock'em Robots, but with flopping tongos. Puts a damper on sandwich making. Yeah, there's some things that titty can't do. And I can't believe that I, of all people, have just said that. But I stand by it. There are some things titty can't do. Make sandwich. Play most video games. Not all video games. Just most. Those are the ones I can think of right now. Well, thank you, Mew. I'll just do. He's gonna have Ron Perlman hair, so it's gonna be very platinum white. Might as well get that direction. Let's go. Can you play Donkey Konga bongos with your honkin' tonga? If you're good with them, I feel like if you can manage to flex your pecs individually, you're good to go. You know, if you have that trait, if you have that skill set, the individual flex pecs. Donkey Kong Country Double D. Oh, we like to have fun here. We're a responsible stream for young adults to talk about taxes. I guess I'm not a young adult anymore, am I? At what point do you stop being a young adult and you just start being an adult, you know? What's the answer on that one? Am I as a person who's as old as Jesus was when he got well hung? Am I an adult? When you let your inner child die? Well, The moment you realize you don't want teenagers anywhere near your lawn. A couple weeks and I'm gonna have to start really being an adult, turning 29 for the second time. Considering you're in your basement painting dolls, you're good. Ouch. You're not wrong. You are just mean. I'm growing older, but not growing up for sure. Well, as my parents always told me, and this is probably very telling that my parents told me this, you can be young only once, but you can be immature all your life. Nope, that's not where that goes. Um, what flavor of yellow? Oh, that's what flavor of yellow. Perfect. That's you. Well, there you go. I'm glad to help you sort that out and identify that. After a certain point, vertical growth ceases and only horizontal growth is possible. Well, at a certain point, vertical growth starts to revert, devert, invert. You start to get shorter again. Put something in whips. Damn, you're just posting all over the place, Mew. I'm here for it. Got activity that my computer does not seem to do. Left thumb is fucked and the left hand is missing a finger. I am eating. Whips, baby. Whip it good. Yo! Oh, the off-white tone is the right call. That cream color sells it. And I like the yellow greens. The yellow greens you're using for the skin, too. Over here banging, if you guys need some tunes, Infinite Daps is a great song. Infinite Daps? Who's Infinite Daps? Whose daps are infinite? First of all, what are daps? And second of all, how do I get an infinite amount of them? So I'm less concerned with what they are and more concerned with how I can get that many. Because you can always turn an infinite amount of something into a benefit. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm not that much of a capitalist. Infinite dap sounds like a speedrunning term. If you do a half A press at just the right time, you can infinitely dap through the partial topographic walls. Infinite dap. But yeah, Mew, great job on that. I love that. I love that this GIF removed the Flash accessibility. I didn't even know that GIF had Flash, or that part had Flash, because I don't remember things like that sometimes. Maybe, but sometimes I do. I don't have control over it. That's ADHD, baby. I don't control what goes into the archives. And I don't control when it comes back out. But it is in there. And boy howdy, when it's in there. If you... Speaking of topographic, I actually started working on building the topographic map in Blender last night for a historical project in VR. What Wow, I can't say that word a second time. What project having to deal with history are you working on in VR? If you twist your Ankh into an 8-dimensional terrain core, you can achieve infinite daps and save 0.6 seconds. That's crucial if you're going to be the speedrun champ. Your lore librarian is just squatching a trench coat. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, let's just do the classic. This one. Yeah, this one. Building a set of ruins in their current form in Allentown to preserve them because they're being knocked down. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah. I still think that's intensely cool. Me too. that was a long time. I have so much free time. Where is there? It is. All right. Putting you to the side. It might have been a few weeks. Don't be rude. No, I genuinely, I'm not attempting to be a jerk. I am simply stating, I have very real time blindness thanks to all 80 of my high definitions. So I just don't know stuff. I just can't remember things. You know, the last time I saw my parents, because I know I talked to my mom earlier because she was in chat, but you know, the last time I saw them physically, maybe Christmas. I'm not sure. I straight up can't remember. And there you go. That's how brain work or doesn't work, as case may be. Spray paint them black and then paint. I don't want to. Oh shit! Sunglasses. I don't want to spray paint anything black. Ratsky, do you have a particular pair of sunglasses you're hoping for? Is there one that I can tempt you with? Oh, let's knock it over. That's good. I've got, oh, Hector's came off too. So I've got Hector's sunglasses that are black and red. Got standard black sunglasses. Oh no! They're Stone Brewing sunglasses. Whatever most likely to cause a problem. Let's go. Do I have a pair of blue sunglasses somewhere? Yeah, there we go. Because chaos! Oh, I don't think I've worn these before. They're very, like, stiff. Yep, fuck this. Okay. Whatever, sorry, no. My ADHD is that I remember incredibly minute things but can only articulate the most esoteric bits of bullshit. Well, that's relatable. That's extremely relatable. Ooh, actually, okay, I want to wear these outside because these make the world look pretty dope. Pretty cool, you might say. They match. Oh, they do match my shirt. I did that on purpose, for sure. I knew that when I going into it. That's why I picked these, so that I could look fly as hell. For shirt. Oh shit! Thanks for doing the shout out, June. I'm bad at that. I'm bad at remembering to do that. Is yet another reason you are the best there is. All the girlies say you're pretty fly for a white bi. Actually, no one has ever called me pretty fly. This is not in my list of accolades. Despite being an Offspring reference. No one's ever been like that, Bennett. They're fly as hell. Back throwing things. But so these blue light sunglasses, or these blue sunglasses, are the things that are supposed to. Or no, I guess these are bad for computer screens and making it possible to exist as a human. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? These sunglasses that block blue light. It's probably not these ones that make everything blue, right? It's probably like yellow sunglasses. No, yellow sunglasses would filter. I don't know. Hey, how do those glasses work? You all know exactly what I'm talking about. How do those fancy magic glasses work? That make it so your eyes don't hurt when you stare at a computer. Is it sorcery? Is it science? Is it Vanessa Carlton? I don't. They block blue light, which means they are not blue, so they absorb blue light. Got it. So not at all like the glasses I'm currently wearing. Understood. If they block blue light, then they would be sort of a yellowy orange, sort of a sepia color, I guess. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I don't know why I'm trying to puzzle this through. Your current glasses would only let through blue light. Yeah, okay, there we go. There we go. Somebody knows. They're orange. God, I'm fucking good. Somebody pay me money to be smart and attractive. Oh wait, that's what y'all do by subscribing. So thank you. Swanwick. Oh, I still need to buy some pit vipers. The snake or the sunglass, your choice. The most scientifically proven blue light blocking glasses on the market. Blocking 99 to 100% of blue light. Get good quality sleep with no tossing and turning at night. So do you wear them to sleep? Or do you just wear them when you're like, you know what, I'm tired of this fucking blue bullshit. Use your electronic devices without affecting your sleep. Protect eye strain. Ah, ooh, they expensive. Ooh, but you can make them tortoise shell. Ooh, or layered gray. Ooh, you know, all the good colors that people like their things in. Tortoises. Gray tortoises. For you nitpickers and naysayers in the audience who might go, but Bennett, your cultists aren't all equipped the same way. This one clearly has a close combat weapon and a pistol. To you, I say, while I will not and cannot imagine that a flamethrower is a grenade launcher, I will and can imagine that a pistol is a rifle. So deal with it. And I would put on sunglasses, but I'm already wearing them. But hopefully you eagle-eyed viewers are more focusing on just how cool they look instead of the fact that their guns don't match. You know? Swanwick. Swanwick. Swanwick sounds like a Pokemon. Swanwick. You know? It sounds like that's what they say. Because that's what Pokemon say is their names. What's everybody else up to tonight? We all know what my slap happy ass is doing. What's everybody else doing on a Monday? Did y'all have good weekends? Are you hoping to have a good next weekend if this one sucked? Tell me about your lives. Tell me about your D&D characters. Tell me about your Warhammer armies. Tell me about the video games you're playing right now. Tell me about the last worthwhile meal that you ate. And if you think you're ever going to see it again. And if not, why not? Is this color what I think it is? I can't be sure because of these sunglasses. Truthfully, I can't fucking tell. Oh, God. Everything is so yellow now. I think that this is the color I want it to be. Oh my god. I'm just gonna believe that it's right. And if there's a problem with it, I will phone my doctor. Having fun building a fancy cannibal. Like Hannibal? Like Hannibal Robbie? I'm trying to make a Mesopotamian name version of Hannibal. Because I know you said that it was going to be a Mesopotamian demon prince. Hannibal Robbie. Hannibal Richards. Hannibal Richards. Hannibal Richards. He's the hero. Gonna take pollution down to 0. Demon princes tend to refer to you by epithets because names have power. Ah, I like that. So he's just gonna be the Sin Eater. I think that's cool. I think that's quite dope. Oh god, I can't see what color anything is. There we go. I just assume that the names that the demons give to be used by others just aren't their true names. And are just the names that they've picked. And in that way, I guess you could say most of the demons in Warhammer are, you know, they got some gender going on. They're a little trans. Sort of similar in the way that all Space Marines are trans. Because no one is assigned Space Marine at birth. You transition into Space Marine later in life. I forgot the word transition. I was gonna just say you trans into Space Marine. And that's like not quite what I mean. But it is what I mean. Okay, oh god. Yep, I'm just gonna assume it looks good. Because I can't tell. Astartes is a distinct gender that isn't strictly man, and all of them are on HRT. Yes, Astartes is its own gender, and in this case, I think HRT is human reduction therapy. Got to be a little bit less human and a little bit more space monk. Whoa, what is? Oh, it's light reflecting on the inside of the sunglasses. That's confusing and weird. But I've sorted it out, which means no further problems can ever occur. Ooh boy, painting in sunglasses is the choice that got made tonight. I'm having a hard time telling if I've applied paint. Because of these sunglasses. Can't tell. Nope, that doesn't help. Love this for me. All right, what was your favorite animated villain as a child? What was the just like who just was your dude? You know? Did I paint the? Can't fucking tell. Oh, I gotta do the base though. Let's dry brush a little bit, just a little bit. Got it. You know who I just remembered exists? The Sex Pistols. Anybody ever ask them how they got that weird name? Probably has something to do with a guy named John. Or Tony. It's a 50-50 given my track record with names this evening. Actually, you know what? I can just find out. Why are the Sex Pistols called that? Sex Pistols got their name from their manager, Malcolm McLaren, who was trying to promote his clothing store, Sex. Cool. I hate that. I'm going to hell willfully so that I don't have to think about that anymore. Yep, you were very correct. And I remembered Ron Perlman exists, and that's dope. Thanks, Ron. Just open in Google. My second monitor is just pictures of Ron Perlman. My second monitor is usually just pictures of Ron Perlman, but I pretend that's not the case sometimes. Pon Perlman. Alright. Life exists. Life goes on. Everyone is named Shaka Khan. Just keep basing. While we're at it. Is this the same one? No, it's not. It's khaki. The Wall of Glory reflects your second monitor rather handily. Oh, fair enough. I didn't even think about that. Yeah. Just, can you actually see? Yeah, you actually can see my second monitor. It's a good thing I don't have anything risque up there. Just tons of pictures of Ron Perlman. What am I doing? I don't know anymore. Someone help. Send help. Send someone who knows what they're doing. Thinking about him. Run! I legit can't tell if I dry brush too hard on the base. And everything's yellow. I'll never know. Man, this is the worst. These blue ones are maybe the worst of all the sunglasses that I've worn in my life. Yeah, it's just all yellow. There's suggestions of other colors, but it's really just yellow. No, too far. Okay. Go. Well, chat, here's the thing. If it looks awful, you'll tell me, right? Like, I don't expect it to look fantastic. But if it looks really bad, you'll tell me. Been going through Soul Shackle terrain, and there's something very cool about the new bits. The breachable walls have pieces that fit in, make it look like a whole wall until someone breaches it in game. Then you just pop that piece out. That's cool. That makes it extremely toyetic. And I'm here for that. If there is one angle that I think G-Dubs is like regularly missing out on with their Warhammer minis, is not making them like actually play withable enough. Like, they're beautiful pieces of art, but they're very fragile and difficult to transport, and like that's not ideal for playing a game with them. It's not quite the same as like, make your Space Marine captain have interchangeable pistols. Pew pew. But it's like similar vein, you know? I'm not even going to take my glasses off to double check because I know that I'm just going to go, it's all yellow. And it was all yellow. Ooh, what band is that, like Bush or Yellow Card or something? All the Molliger, all the mammalian ship corridors are really solid. Well, is the terrain's probably, do you mean like literally solid, like it's tough? Or do you mean like it's good? Like it's solid, like this is respectable terrain? Because doesn't G-Dub have all of their all of their terrain now produced by a third party? Or am I making that up entirely? Oops, I'm back. It's durable, decent thickness plastic, like it doesn't feel like it's gonna break when you rearrange the layout. Well, that's good. That is sort of the most important thing about perpetually re-alterable terrain is that you don't want it to snap. Terrain is produced in China rather than GW UK. Yeah, there you go. It's nice to know that I'm right sometimes. Ooh, get funky. Where is this paintbrush? Quick shade that metal. That's not the one. That's the one? Yeah, that's. I didn't know that Ron Perlman got divorced. That's disappointing. Sorry about that, Ron. Oh, and then remarried? I don't know. Metallic. Why is the Ted? Oh, right. Ron Perlman and Ted Cruz got into a verbal disagreement one time. I forgot about that. Ted Perlman and Ron Cruz. So if Gwen Stefani isn't a hollaback girl, who is? You know, that's a question that's been plaguing me for years. Who is Gwen Stefani comparing herself to? Who is she trying to distance herself from? By not being a hollaback girl. Presumably someone who doesn't eat enough bananas. Fair enough. That is a strong argument. Because Gwen Stefani assures us her shit is bananas. Well, no, she says this shit, not my shit. She doesn't say my shit is bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. She says this shit is bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. That could be anybody's shit. She could be a proctologist who just stumbled upon the find of a decade. I don't think this is what proctologists actually do. Like find poop, but you know. Maybe she's a special high-tech proctologist. Maybe she forges her own poop. Well, I guess everyone forges their own poop. That's not quite what I meant. I don't even know what to say now. That was Forged in the Fires of Mount Doom. One poo to rule them all. Like, and not to be confused with, I know what a hollaback girl is, but I just want an example of who is a hollaback girl, you know? Actually, who is a hollaback girl? Oh, this is a pre-existing Google search. It's just pictures of Gwen Stefani, thus deepening the confusion that I feel. No, there are no examples. There's just many, 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 many definitions of what a hollaback girl is. But I want a specific example of who a hollaback girl is. Can't stand this. Can't stand it. But I guess I have to. All right, let's focus. Let's get back on task here. I regret. Okay, let's do that scar on his chest in a red. To make it clear that it's a scar. Like a lion. That he's got a lion on his chest. Point of order, first line in the song, this is my shit. Okay, alright, okay, alright. Didn't, yeah, well. Yeah, I can't argue that. You got me there, Clip. Annoyed that your LGS sold out of World Eater stuff, so you impulse bought some Slaves to Darkness instead. I mean, you can't go wrong with chaos. There is no bad chaos. The only bad chaos is loyalists who aren't fallen to chaos yet. But that sucks. I'm glad that I'm a word bearer, so I don't have to panic about buying World Eater stuff. But that said, that World Eater stuff is fucking cool. And I'd be a liar if I said I didn't want to pick up some of them. I converted my own Berserkers a while back, but play Loyalist, Emperor's Children, and Horus Heresy for lore reasons. Well, that's fair. I don't partake in the Heresy of Horus. It's all 40k for me, or 40k era. I also do like Fantasy Warhammer, Age of Sigmar, and I do so many other things as far as painting and playing and all that. But well, mostly painting. Let's be real. But yeah. And now my brain has completely trailed off and left me somewhere. Point is, fuck yeah, Slaves to Darkness. Yeah, and the new Demon Prince kit is very cool. I want to add that to my life, quite frankly. Do I dirty down these guys? Yeah, I guess. Let's go. Dude, this stuff does not like to mix. I'm wondering which of the heads you want to use. Are you using the Demon Prince with Slaves to Darkness? Or are you going to use the Demon Prince with your World Eaters? Because I really like the Corn head. That, like, almost Bloodthirster dog type head is very dope. But I also really like... Honestly, the only head that I don't like is the Tzeentch one. And I think, that's just because I don't like the way Games Workshop painted it. And, yeah. I mean, it's like it's cool. Birdhead's fine. But I think I would like to see Birdhead painted literally any way other than... Which one of the heads was more dragon-like? Yeah. That is what's missing, because, like... You basically just have... The, I can't even brain. You basically just have heads that are, like, the greater demons. But, like, there's so much other chaos out there that could be. I've been lurking, but I just got a message. I'm off to pick up a very special pillow with reversible sequins. It's Ron Swanson. It's free, and I'm going to send it to another streamer. Ratsky, can you do me the biggest favor and just photograph it? Because that's rad. That's a thing of beauty that needs to be admired and cherished. Gonna post it several places. Good. If I didn't get to see that, I would be salty. Zephyr, I would bet that most of the dragon type heads that exist would fit, like most of the dragon type heads from Warhammer, like would fit with but the old start collecting with the Lord on Karkadrak and the new army box, that's a solid start to an army right there. The new Vanguard box, yeah. I mean, that is a lot of army. I don't actually know Slave to Darkness rules very well, read at all. But that's a lot of warriors and knights. And I bet you, actually, that Karkadrak head would be perfect on the Demon Prince as a dragon-esque head. That does leave you with a headless Karkadrak. To which I say, well, you have bonus heads from... you have bonus heads from that demon. It's a lot of random rolls to gain favor and glory of the Chaos Gods. Well, that's chaos, baby. Also very durable. I mean, I would hope so. Considering they absolutely don't have shooting. Or, I mean, they have minimal shooting. Yeah, like hard to kill and pretty random is what I would expect. Made up for just being to whisk dudes across the battlefield. Oh. Current battle tome is very old school flavor. Well, hell yeah! But no conventional shooting. Well, don't they have a Hell Cannon? Or did the Hell Cannon get removed? Demotivated. The Hell Cannon's out of there. Although I don't know if a hell cannon qualifies as conventional shooting. Now that I'm thinking about it, like we put a demon in a cannon, that's conventional. Hell cannon's only legacy since the model's out of production. I didn't know that. This is how plugged in I am. Aware of things. This is why I made a joke about painting much more often than I play. Because that is the case. I've already poured over the tome a bit. Very much in love with how they work, but yeah, there's no conventional shooting. Well, there you go. Well, I mean, that's what I expect from Chaos. Some ranged magic, but that magic is better spent throwing your chaff at the enemy. Yeah. Which Slaves has more of than ever now that they've got all those Warcry warbands, it would seem to me. Oh my word. I just realized I'm not painting on camera. Sorry, everybody. Doing a bad job tonight. Saving that for the inevitable Chaos Dwarves relaunch. Dude, plastic Chaos Dwarves, I want them. I wouldn't even play the army. I just want them. Yeah, and I can't aim. This is why I always use, like, melee weapons and shotguns in video games. Because I can't fucking aim. I am bad at remembering what is behind the thing I'm looking at. But I'm working on it. We all have our flaws. I'm close to perfect, but I'm not quite perfect. That's why I won one. That's why I won Warbearers and not Emperor's Children. Blah, 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 blah. All right, we're good. We're good. We're fine. I'm a champion painter who's really good at everything, right? Yes. Of course. Why did you ask? Yo, what's up, Scotty? Scotty Rotten in the house. How does your Monday treat you, my friend? Oops. Am I a good enough typer to make that happen? Yes. Yes, I am. Oh, we love a work lurk. We love a work lurk. Thank you for the work lurk. Work lurk is my favorite kind of lurk, personally. Of course. Oh, excuse me. All right, the real trick is remembering that I shouldn't lick my brush now that I've used Dirty Down. And I'm going to need to remember to refill my bonus water. Not for drinking, but for pinging. The bonus water. Popping those nuts, you know? No, that makes it sound dirty. I don't like that. I'm not up, but I'll get you a drink. Fine. Let's go. I'll make it happen. When I get up. No, that's okay. Let's go. It can be now. We're halfway through the night. Let's take a quick break and then come back and think about. Hey, while we're gone, think about how much Ronald Reagan sucks. For real. Fuck that dude. I'll be right back. Real talk. Reaganomics did, in fact, fuck everything. God, I hate Ronald Reagan. Zapper, if you're still floating around, I forgot to ask you the most important question, and that's how you gonna paint those slaves to darkness, my dude? Do you have a paint scheme in mind? You going for the classic black and gold? You doing something different? Are they going to be undivided? Are they going to be devoted to, you know, uh, Mars, Jupiter, Venus, or Saturn? Black and gold with some purple, red, and blue. Nice. I need to put my sunglasses back on, but I'm glad my eyes adjusted. Actually, kind of okay with that as far as the coat goes. Just a little brush. The black and the gold looks good though. Like, so one of the things that I think is worth considering is instead of doing black plates with gold trim, consider gold trim. No, consider gold plates with black trim, because I did that on the Juggernaut for my Herald of Corn. It looks dope. It looks so fucking badass. And you know, it's you can have that one for free. You've considered it. Well, there you go. Keep considering. I strongly suggest it. It's a color scheme I need to go back and do on something. Whiskey. No, whiskey's over. It's metals now. All right. Could you see a picture of it? You might be able to see a picture of it. I gotta hunt one down. Or I might just be able to find it. Give me a second. I'm gonna disappear from camera, but I'm gonna be in this room remembering where my Herald of Corn is. I'll be right back. Where? Oh, is it so conveniently right on top? It is. But it's also broken, so that's annoying. Share stream! Okay, so I found it, because it was right on top. But I've moved recently and haven't had a chance to look through. I say recently, it was a while ago. Let's not. We're mincing. It's neither here nor there. So this is the Herald that normally goes on the Juggernaut, but he's not here because he broke off. But this is the Juggernaut. That's the gold with the black trim. And I just think that looks dope. And I need to repair him because that's a snapped off ankle that he's got going on. Yeah, it's just like it's a nice little swap around of what you normally see. So I don't know, I'll just whip out my glue right now while we're at it. But thank you, I appreciate that. I've been meaning to make a unit of Blood Crushers with that scheme. I just haven't gotten around to it. Because, in addition to word bearers, I have, like, a metric shitload of demons. Oh, would it be smart to just pin this instead of holding it awkwardly? Kind of need to see some standard warriors in that, too. Absolutely. Can't fault you for that at all. Downside, I've now taken up my painting space with waiting for this guy to dry. Yeah, I mean, it is a good idea to do that, but for now, Raffle. Honestly, fucking tight. Loved it. It would be a smart idea to do that, but stream derailments are sort of the name of the game with the stream. Last week. Oh shit! Thank you for the follows, Affer. I appreciate it. Last week I couldn't get Disco Elysium to boot properly, so I spent an hour rating all of the U.S. presidents. Actually, I might have that image floating around. Wait a minute. It was great. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad I've got you tricked. I'm cool in that sort of cool way that cool people are. You know? Recycle bin? Is that where it is? This is an important image that I now need to find. Speaking of getting sidetracked, this is crucial. I also need to shake my paint, so this is convenient. Would it be conveniently there at the top? Yes, it would. Okay. Let's restore that. Oh, because I also copied it and moved it somewhere else. I don't know. Anyway. Art. Let's make this picture happen. Image source. There it is. Presidents. This was a great use of my time last week. Anyway, so this is a tangent to say that I go on tangents all the time, and that it's really not a stream if I'm doing the thing that I said I was doing. So this is my tier ranking of U.S. presidents. Wait, oh, no, let's do this way. Okay, so basically, here's my logic. If you're an F tier, it's because you literally owned slaves, or you were outright a racist piece of shit, and I knew about it. You get F tier as a president. You get D tier if you're probably just a random president. Basically, you get D tier if you didn't own slaves, and I'm not aware of you being a wild racist. C tier are the people who I think were actually good people. You own slaves, or you would have owned slaves given the chance. That is a harsh criticism of Reagan, both the Bushes, and Trump, and I don't disagree with it. C tier is Grant and Jimmy Carter, and I don't even remember who the other one was. But they're C tier because they're pretty okay. Grant's dope because he hated the Confederacy. B tier we have FDR because he ended Prohibition. Cheers. And then S tier, right up there at the top. S tier are no, which way does my finger go? Not that way. S tier are the presidents that died in office. So that's my official holy fire ranking of U.S. presidents, and that's what I did last week instead of Disco Elysium. And then we wound up playing Sucker for Love because horror movies and dating sims go together like presidents and slavery. Every president that died in office, you go out because they did some baller ass shit. Well, see, here's the thing though. Reagan would have made it into S tier. He almost made it into S tier instead of F tier. But he just survived being shot. Or was that Nixon? Fuck, I don't even know. I don't remember. This isn't an important part of my day-to-day life, is remembering which presidents sucked. Because it's all of them. Not enough of them got shot. I need an approximately 100% increase. He didn't deserve to be S tier, so he lived through his presidency. Exactly. This is officially a Ronald Reagan hate account. Nothing good to be said about Ronald Reagan. Well, no, actually, I can say something about Ronald Reagan that's good. Is that his death led to one more gender-neutral bathroom in the world. All right, you have a dilemma. I don't know if I'm the one who's qualified to help you with it, but I'll try. Reagan got shot and survived due to excellent medical care. Teddy Roosevelt got shot, finished the speech he was making, and survived because he was just an ornery cuss. Currently still working on your Loyalist Emperor's Children. Just about to start painting more of them. You should paint them pink and black. But ever since grabbing boxes of Chaos Boys, I'm just so tempted to build them. Ouch. Oh, I got glue on my arm again. God damn it. This is the price I pay for greatness. Because you really want to paint them? Okay, well, here's what I'm going to tell you. I'm going to say, Zeph. Can I call you Zeph? In order to paint them, you have to build them. How many Emperor's Children are left until you finish your Emperor's Children? Well, quote unquote, finished, because no army's ever finished. It's just like you accept that you are not going to add to it, at least for now. And then you maybe sell it or shelve it. But, you know, finishing an army is... it's not fair. Uh-oh, I see the ellipses of uncertainty. Which is a high-powered magic item. It's all in various states of either only just primed or still bare plastic. Alright. I propose to you a similar method to what I use. No. I'm a good influence when it comes to... my backlog is comparatively tiny. Compared to most people's, my backlog is infinitesimal. It's still like a couple hundred minis, but that is not much compared to a lot of people. Only one fully painted mini. Okay, so here's what I would do. You paint yourself a squad of Emperor's Children. Or maybe even half a squad, because I know that in Horus Heresy, a squad can be like 20 Marines, and that's a hefty number of boys. You paint maybe 10 Emperor's Children. Then build your chaos. Build a chaos box. Build a unit of chaos. Paint another unit of Emperor's Children. Build another unit of chaos. When you don't have any more Slaves of Darkness to build, you start painting the Slaves of Darkness, and you just trade off between projects. So, for instance, this is going to be the most awkward camera swing, and I apologize for that. But on my little shelf behind my computer, where all my most of my work in progress pictures are. Pictures? Minis. I see what you're saying, and I understand it. The shades of serious. Yes, they are. Thank you, JP. So, here's all of my current work in progress minis. Except for this one, because it doesn't fit over there. Plus these cultists. I apologize for the possible... I should make this bigger so everybody can actually see it. So, when I finish this project, I'm going to take one of these primed projects. Probably the zombies. And paint them. And then once those zombies are painted, I have more space on this shelf. I can build another unit. Or I can paint another unit. I have this much designated space that I can have work in progress things in. And if it's full, I have to paint things that are there. And once there's space, I can add more stuff to it. And that is my backlog. It's just that little chunky bit right there instead of everything I own is my backlog. Now, you might be saying to yourself, Bennett, that's so impressive. That's so well regimented. What I haven't shown you is the entire Chaos Knights army that's right over there that doesn't fit on that shelf that is also work in progress. But they're all primed. They are built and they are primed and they're ready to go. So that's my method is buy a box, build a box, paint a box, and then you just repeat that process until you don't have boxes. You're not allowed to buy boxes unless you've painted. Oh god, ads played in the middle of everything. What I'm saying is you just subdivide. You divide and conquer. You have a box you want to build. You paint a box you haven't painted yet. Paint a box you haven't painted yet. Build a box. Buy a box. And do that process. Or you just don't buy boxes. You just take what you've already got and build those boxes. Assuming, this is how army building goes for you. I don't know. It's just the way I do it. But basically, paint a squad. Paint a tank. Paint a character unit. And then you can build something else. And then once you've built that thing, you then paint something else. And then you just have you keep your backlog small and you chip away at it. My backlog is a lot. But it's not a lot as some people. It's not like I don't have shelves and shelves and shelves like some people do. I have... You're not even really going to be able to see it. That brown shelf right there that's like hidden by my desk, that's my backlog. And my bits box. I've also got those Chaos Knights. Those are my other backlog. But there you go. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. Come with me, and you'll be in a world of emptying your backlog. No, I'm just saying, like, one of the things that, like, blows my mind about, like, Warhammer influencers, I'm putting big quotation marks around that concept, is, like, the people who film videos and stuff in front of boxes and shelves that just look like a hobby store. Like, fucking build them, dude. Okay, and now I'm fully out of focus. Please get back in focus. Like, that just boggles my mind. I don't understand how you can have that many undone things. Like, I get a backlog. Okay, I'm gonna have to just deactivate. Check Japes and Jokes. Big beauty YouTuber vibes when they used to have, like, makeup store worth of makeup. Yeah, it's wild. I don't know. I'm not trying to discriminate on anyone. Everybody works. There are some people I'm trying to discriminate on, like Ronald Reagan and anybody who likes Ronald Reagan. But yeah, like 400 and... Yeah, exactly. Of course. Back to normal. I'm doing what I've been told to do and looking in Jokes and Japes. Yes! Oh, that's such a good ultra close-up of Ron Swanson. That's fantastic. What I'm saying is, backlogs are approachable. Your pile of potential doesn't need to be a stack of shame. It can just be the minis that you're painting. And because I can't stand waiting for paint to dry or not doing more than one project at a time, that's how I go about things. I just... So I used to have pictures of Ron Perlman up on my screen, but now I just have pictures of Nick Offerman. I'm okay with that. Hey, Junebug, what's shade 402? Is 402 dark or light or neither or both? I don't know things about that. Is 402 like 409? It's the best shade for cleaning your floors? Is it I know I can kind of guess from context, but I need to know. I need to know right now. Or at your earliest convenience. Realistically. See, there you go. Rants. We're back on rants. I spent like 2 minutes painting, and then I got sidetracked by the best way to deal with your wanting to work on multiple projects simultaneously. So basically, my advice is work on multiple projects simultaneously, but just make sure they get done. Do multiple small parts of every project simultaneously. Or cut back on the number of projects you have and just make them one project. You have jet bikes you need to finish. Well, you need to finish those jet bikes. Have things ready to go on your desk and something within arm's reach. Exactly. That's what I was just saying, basically. Is that I always have several projects right there, so that if I feel like I can't work on one because brain no want, work on the other one. But I don't put more things in arm's reach until everything that was in arm's reach is gone. Finish building the jet bikes, build some Chaos Boys. That's what I like to hear. Saf, you're a beast after my own heart, and I appreciate it. Yeah, when you finish that, the hobby high carries over. Yes, exactly. That's what I love to hear. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. You know, the only way, Zaf, that you could conceivably make me prouder of you is if you post pictures of your models in the Discord. That's the only way that I could be more stoked about this. Currently working on terrain for Sea Dog Game Studios. Needs to be done for Adepticon. Have 3 pieces. I'm not familiar with Sea Dog. Tell me about this. Tell me about the game. Tell me about the studio. Tell me about the terrain. Arrange those thoughts as, makes sense to do so. But I'm curious. I want to know. Can you show me? Are we talking like 28mm war games? Are we talking like a naval experience based on the name Sea Dog? Are we talking something else? What's love got to do with it? I don't know. I was gonna make a reference, but can't think of anything. We'll also say one of my favorite things about hobby streams is working on your hobby while you're hanging out with other people. Because that helps with motivation a whole lot. Part of the reason I'm able to paint through my minis is that I get to do it with y'all on a regular basis. It's good motivation. Terrain is some nondescript scale agnostic sci-fi industrial machinery It works for 6 through 28 millimeter. They have some of it with a Tech Commander demo table on display at the booth. Ooh. Well, that sounds dope. My other advice, as far as getting things done goes, as far as painting goes, is know which models you don't have to go whole hog on. Mini Scribbler! How you doing tonight, bud? Thank you for tuning in. Like, these are cultists. I have 300 cultists total. I do not put my full painting effort into every cultist. I have mostly slap chopped this dude. And the rest of them are like pre-contrast, so that's something. But Mini Scribbler, I'm fantastic. I'm having a nice Monday. Had some good experiences with my dogs. My one dog. Dog and wife went on a great walk. Had some good cuddles. Ate some good dinner. We watched The Last of Us. I didn't cry this particular episode, but I felt like I should have. I almost did. Yeah, most chaff and units that'll go down quick and fast are meant to be like one and done. Yes, exactly. Slap chop it, do whatever, no edge highlights. Yeah, I mean, usually I'm like, this dude is, I think, 3 layers and a wash for everything on him. So, boom, done. I'm like, I go a little harder on that, on like Marines, like on my possessed, that I actually care about. You know, Sea Dog Games' primary is Sail Power. Sea Dog Game Studio. Primary game is Sail Power, an open world game set in the age of sail, which can be played with any scale models, but they make a line and used to sell 15 millimeter, 1/300th scale. That's small, I think, compared to how big I know ships are in real life. About 3K points of tau that are fully painted, a squad of crew that you just threw paint on and forgot. Oh yeah, I mean, I've been collecting word bearers for 17 years, 18 years, something like that. Like word bearers, demons, renegade guard, chaos knights. Like I've been collecting 40k chaos for 2/3 of my life. And it's just you just paint it. You just do it. You got it. I don't even know how many points I have painted because I don't even know all of the models that I own that are painted and ready to be put on a tabletop. I've been collecting them for that long. All production is 3D printed, which allows special orders for customers that want larger or smaller scales. That is a smart use of 3D printing. I like that. Let's make that gold. What are you working on tonight or today or I can't remember which time zone you're in. Whatever time it is, Minnie, what are you working on? What do you got? What do you got on the docket? Australia. Just finished parrying. About to prime a new model. What's the new model gonna be? I love that fresh new mini tingle. As we've been talking about a bunch tonight, doing new minis and staying motivated in the hobby, but that, like, it's primed, and now I can fuck with that feeling. It's just, okay. What's the next thing I need to do? I need to make sure my lens colors are consistent. I need to add grime to their feet. And then I think that's it. Tight. Forget the name of it. Let me look. Sea Dog Game Studios is also streamlining a combined arms mecha game called Tech Commander in the middle of 3rd edition shakedowns. Originally developed in 28mm, but now scaled down to 10mm. Huh. But also 3D printed, or is that just sail power? Oh no, I want to play with this leather more. Next step is... Ouch! Oh, I just got attacked by paint. Also 3D printed. Nice. Oh, and I need to sort out his hair, too. That's why I had pictures of Ron Perlman up. I needed to look at Ron Perlman's hair. Ah. Everything happens for a reason, including staring at pictures of Ron Perlman. Okay, it's just straight up white. It's kind of platinum blonde white, but it's just like white. Spot color on the face mask. Could be, could do. He has all the models in the book available. Tech Commander's fast playing and customizable. Yes, absolutely. This is a link-friendly chat until a dill hole ruins it for everybody by, like, I don't know, doing things people do to ruin stuff. I haven't really figured out. I'll know it when I see it, you know? Yo! Alright. That's a very nice bust. Oh god, what did I just click? What happened? Oh, I just scrolled down. Okay. That's dope. So we got a Chrome, show me the money. No, that. Visual. I wonder how this is going to look. Yo, I got it! Alright. I've been on point with my Chrome showing exactly the things I want it to show tonight. Yeah, I'm going to have to, I'm not super familiar with Ignis art, but I'm going to have to, or Wuzalka? Warhog.pl? Whatever we're calling this website. I'm going to have to look at their stuff more. Oh god, I forgot I'm wearing blue sunglasses. It's like, oh god, I just fucked up all the paints. Everything's so yellow. No, it's the sunglasses. I think they're Polish. I think that's what .pl means. And also, there's enough consonants in a consecutive row that I have to assume that they're Polish. Yo! Okay, it's sold out, but still. That's cool as fuck. What a cool witch. Okay, I have to actually look through this shop at some point. 50-50 Polish Welsh. There's too many Z's and not enough L's for it to be Welsh. That's my professional assessment. As a real doctor. Okay, I fucking hate. Alright. I'm gonna specifically disrespect. I'm a bit wary of Polish stuff now. I bought a bust from the Ainu Kingdom set, and the quality was terrible, but this one was good. Oh. Well, that's not good. I'm specifically disrespecting Ratsky so I can actually see the model I'm trying to paint. And Ratsky, I apologize. I will perform an act of contrition. Ah. All right. That's already the right color. I don't need to worry about that. What about you? You just have eyes like a normal human. You don't have anything on you. You need to have your lens changed. Poland has so many hand-cast resin makers that I guess some of them had to be crap. There's a logic there. You're gonna go through a lot of gibberish with those 1,000 monkeys before they type up Shakespeare. Eno Kingdoms are badged under Nico Galaxy, so you expect better. You're good. You also good. You're good. Yep. You're good. You also good. Oh, cool. So it's really just the one guy? It's really just the one guy. Cool. A wild Clippet has appeared. Clip is always here, even when he's not. I'm so impressed by just how around he is. I've heard good things about Neko Galaxy, so I am also surprised to hear that that was a bad experience. Actually, no. That is what I'm looking for. Get a little Apothecary White up in there. Never had a problem with them before, and now I have them all. But those are from Korea. It's not impossible to have a bad experience, even with well-known companies with otherwise impeccable customer service. Well, that's true. Shit falls through the cracks all the time. It's an imperfect world. But that makes it much harder to be unreasonably mad and completely misrepresent people, which is the point of the internet, I believe. At least that was my understanding, is that that's why we're here. Is to foment mindless anger all the time. Where's, oh, because it's down here. Alright. Rhyming them beats. Let's do that. Emails can bounce, packages can get lost, ground atmospheric disturbances involving aquatic predators. And when all else fails, you can blame Ronald Reagan. Because as established tonight, you can always blame Ronald Reagan. And okay with if customer support addresses the issue. Unfortunately, you got silence. That's the rub right there. At this point, wouldn't it be zombie Ronald Reagan? Well, I mean, it would be, but that would have to... Then we would have to presuppose that Ronald Reagan is going to come back from the dead. And he's not, because he's dead as dead gets. And he's going to stay that way. If I have anything to fucking do with it. But it's basically Reaganomics' fault. If you can't figure out why something sucks, you can blame Reaganomics. And if you can figure out why something sucks, it's probably because you learned it has to do with Reaganomics. This is my highly scientific theory of how to deal with Ronald Reagan. How to deal with the world, really. Does anybody else remember back in like 2016, 2017 when I think it was Iron Reagan. It was either Iron Reagan or Toxic Holocaust put out that shirt that was Donald Trump really violently killing himself. God, that shirt was so good. Internet's taking a poop. Gotta cut all the streams so you can get some work done. Bye. Goodbye, Ratsky. Thank you for the lurking and the hanging and the sunglasses. I'm not actually happy about the glasses, but thank you nonetheless. Why did I think? Oh, because of Ronald Reagan. That's why. That's, yep. It all comes full circle. Always thinking about good old Raggy Baby. Raggy Baby. Ranking high in competition for maybe the worst thing I've said. Should do ICP face paint on that cult leader? Well, here's the question. Is he Violent J or is he Shaggy 2 Dope? Because I can't remember which one's which. I just know one of them has a kid who is a furry and got a fursuit for themselves in a show of solidarity, and I think that's fucking dope. I think that was Shaggy 2 Dope. I don't know if I can commit to that, but I like the idea. That's where I'm at there. ICP are dumbasses, but they're well-meaning dumbasses. It was the hair standing up that made you think of it? Yeah, for sure. That's also where my head was at. But yeah, he's got that half Kempo. Kempo? Is the word Kempo? Now that I've had pictures of Ron Perlman up for long enough, I'm going to look up the word Kempo. Oh no, Kempo is a kind of karate. What about a Kempo? Kempo is still karate. What's a samurai mask called? Samurai mask. Mempo. I was close. A mempo. Yeah. Yeah, he's got that. I mean, I could just make it red because word bearers, you know? Like, that's a reasonable and logical thing to do, right? Painting eyes. I don't have any red on my palette, so here we go. Ooh, that's water that's about to drip all over my mini. All right. A little bit of red as a spot color. I think that works well. Thank you, Clip, for suggesting spot color, and then JP for telling me that paint should happen. in a face paint kind of way. Together, teamwork makes the dream work. Okay, I guess we'll do that. Get even more paint off the brush because that's still quite a bit. Highly scientific method. Just found out about a game called Beer and Bread. 2 rival villages with shared farmland and mutually exclusive products made with the same ingredients. That sounds good. This is a dream? Well, that explains a lot. Yeah, it's the American dream is a nightmare. Or to use a Carlinism, it's called the dream because you got to be asleep to believe it, baby. Oh man, not only am I gonna get these guys done tonight, or I guess updated tonight, but that means I get 10 victory points when I play against one in Chiro's on Sunday. I'm so excited. It'll mean that we automatically tie, because I know his army is fully painted as well. I guess most games start as a tie, in retrospect, but not when one of you has a painted army. You gotta get those 10 victory points. Old men need sleep? Alright, well, enjoy your sleep. I'm still not sure if I'm old or not, but I feel you. I understand the problem, the dilemma, the dreams, the terrors. Get yourself some good sleeps. Drew's army with righteousness on their side, your army with correctness on their side. It'll be my first game of 40k with the 9th Ed Codex, which is ludicrous that it's been out for like as long as it has, and I've still haven't played with it. But I'm gonna finally rectify that. And we're using the Ark of Omen detachment rules. So my army is mostly possessed and warp talons. Plus Mauler Fiends and cultists. And I know there's something else I'm forgetting. But I can't remember what. Actually, my Disco Lord is not coming. My Disco Lord is staying home, and the Mauler Fiends are really just there to distract from the possessed. Like, the possessed are my central strategy. Did I just finish painting these models while I wasn't thinking about it? That seems like that's what happened. Yeah, I thought about running my Disco Lord, and then I thought about transporting my Disco Lord, and was like, But also, the way that I write lists is that I write like 16 of them, and then I finally decide on which one I want to run. So there's a good chance my Disco Lord will wind up hitting the table. As long as I get to focus on Possessed, because those are my babies, my sweet, rotten soldiers, the goodest boys. And then everything else falls into place. But now that I finished painting these cultists, I don't know what to do with my life. I actually didn't plan to get them done tonight. Although I guess I have to glue static grass to one of them. Tabletop Minions is singing my song. Is he also painting Chaos Cultists? Because I know he's been deep in the Chaos Cultist mine for a while. I'm so glad that didn't pop open. I've had too much static grass all over my desk too many times. But yeah, I think I might call it a little early just because I was too efficient. Too good at painting cultists. Too fast. Too fast, too cultish. Alright. Let's de-sleeve. Let's re-heave. Let's recap. This week. What is happening later this week? Tomorrow, doing some D&D prep. Working on zombie encounters for my Ravenloft campaign. Wednesday, playing more Sucker for Love. Thursday, I'm going to be painting my Vengorian Lord. Let me just grab that lady real quick. My Lakovai / Vengorian Lord's conversion, who's huge. He's a big girl. Yeah. Be painting her. And then Friday... So Friday I don't have a stream scheduled because I will be waking up early as fuck to drive wifey to the airport. There is a chance that I will wind up streaming anyway, but it's more likely that my ass that woke up at 3 a.m. is going to be like, I need daytime sleeps. So that's probably what's going to happen. And then Saturday, I'll be painting more and probably really drunk because it'll be Saturday night. And wifey won't be in town, so it'll just be me and Sasquatch being bachelor. Fantasy skeletons and gargoyles and more skeletons sold. All right. Folks, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate all the fucking gifted subs. I appreciate the multiple follows tonight. We passed our goal. We're going to watch Incantation. Do I have paint on my arm? Wrong arm. I do have paint on my arm. Right there. Get out of here. Anyway, okay, so point is, I love you all very much. Don't ever feel bad for any reason because it's all just a ploy. Every bad feeling that exists is really just somebody trying to make money off of you. Don't ever forget that.
optimized Dark Tide yet? I have no idea. That's a good question. Holy fireman, how you doing? Coming in with a raid? What were you working on this